Hi, my name is Yuki. Today I'm going to show you how to make cacao drink using Madre Tierra Cacao. Okay, let's chop up some cacao. And this is actually I always take this as my ceremony. The first time opening the cacao. And this is all natural. So you will see, this is my first time seeing her art inside. So do you see this like a white, and sometimes it's like marble. It could be, has like more marble inside. These are the cacao butters. So you don't need to worry, oh, what's this white spot? It's actually all the good stuff. It's just showing. And that's why I said it's her art. And each bricks has different like pattern, and it's all natural, like how she shows up in this brick. You see it's got like a marble here. Okay, so you just simply use the sharp knife, and I'm not like, I don't have to put a lot of my like weight. I'm just like simply like pressing the knife down. And you can just chop the amount of the cacao you need for 1 or 2 cups as you need it. Or this whole chopping up the cacao for me is put me into the meditative state. So I can't stop. So I usually cut up all the cacao and I store it in like a glass jar. So either way, but this is how you just simply chop it up. And see, more cacao butter. There's the layers. So this shows how like this is like 100% pure. That's why there's like a cacao butter is making all the different patterns. That means it's just nothing is taken out of this cacao, and nothing is added. And I might, here is, you know, like a big chunk. This is good. I'm gonna just do maybe like this. And since we're gonna be mixing this really well, so I'm gonna just, I usually keep it like even this much of the chunk is okay. So you don't need to worry about make it like a super fine powder, unless if you want to. So I'm gonna chop some more. And just smelling the cacao as you chop. Here's a big chunk, so I will just this is how I chop the cacao brick. Here's 1 cup of water, and I'm gonna boil this in this pot, but you can use a kettle, or just make sure you boil the water separate. You don't want to cook the cacao. Cacao is very sensitive in the heat. So I'm gonna make the boiled water in this pot and then mix the cacao later. So this is 1 tablespoon of chopped cacao, and you can see it's not even like super powdered. I got some chunk and some parts are more fine. So you don't need to worry about when you're chopping the cacao, you don't need to worry about chopping it until like you see it's a powder. Okay, so this is 1 teaspoon of organic maple syrup. Finished mixing everything in the blender. And do you see the rainbow bubbles in the cacao? So this is a sign that I gave the cacao a good amount of air in it, and it's got mixed really well with other ingredients. So depending on what kind of blender you use, but make sure you mix it until you see the bubbles on top. If you have one of these things at home and then you don't want to use a big blender, you can just simply put all the ingredients in a cup and just mix in the cup. Okay, so this one I used a little bit of almond milk. We make homemade almond milk at home, so I put a little bit to make it creamy. So depending on the day, some mornings I want some like a creamy cacao, so I add some almond milk. And with cacao, you want to avoid any animal-based milk, and plant-based milk is recommended. So coconut milk, almond milk, or cashew nut milk, anything that you like. And with almond milk, I don't know if you can see, but it gets more frothy and soft, and you can see lots of good bubbles. And to pour this into the cup, and so now your cacao is ready. You can enjoy the smell and just simply enjoy our Madre Tierra cacao.